I'm Shante from wine.co.za, and for the month of July we're talking about Pinotage, the grape that was developed in South Africa and it used to be uniquely ours, but now the French are coming on board and the Americans are coming on board. And who better to talk about Pinotage than DeWaal, who is the Vice Chairman of the Pinotage Association. So thank you.
Thank you very much, it's fantastic. As you know, I'm a big fan of Pinotage. And I believe there's a bright future for Pinotage, not only in South Africa, but also all around the world. And the rest of the world is catching on. And as you mentioned, the Americans certainly can make good Pinotage. We've just traveled there, we've just experienced some of their wines. Good quality wines, fantastic wines, and they get good prices for their wines as well.
So it's a grape that can fit into different soils. It doesn't have to just be South Africa.
Definitely. It's one of the varietals that can really adapt to the terroir of the area, and you'll get that expression in the wine. So if you think of wines with personality, wines of origin, really that can show the origin, Pinotage is probably one of the best examples of a varietal to do that for you.
Right, and what are the flavour profiles of Pinotage?
It's difficult to box that into one little small box. There's an array of flavours that you can get in Pinotage. Go onto our website. We've done a lot of research. We've created a Pinotage aroma wheel, which will give you a better idea of what Pinotage can be. Unfortunately, a lot of people believe that Pinotage is all about banana, which it is not. We like to think that is more the older style of Pinotage. Nowadays, the more modern style is much more red fruit and dark fruit flavors that you can get, with balance, with elegance, and different contributions that you'll get from the oak. But it's so much more than just the old banana flavors that people tend to think of.
Now, would you say that more wineries are producing Pinotage nowadays?
Yes, I do think more wineries are producing Pinotage, and I can actually, the facts are showing that. In terms of plantings, it's currently the #1 planting, a new planting variety in South Africa, and there's a big demand for Pinotage vines, to such an extent that we can't supply all of the people, the demand really, which is really good to know, because it shows there's a revival in Pinotage, which is fantastic.
Okay, we've got some wines here, some Pinotages that we sort of want to taste and get sort of your thoughts on them, because obviously they're all going to be unique and different.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's certainly a good selection of wines you've brought along today. The Simonsvlei, which is their premier selection 2012 vintage Pinotage. So let me start here. This is also in Stelden. Nothing wrong with Stelden or screw cap. Just going to place it there. Would you like to taste as well? For me. So first of all, just looking at the colour is really medium to dark. It's showing a lot of youth still. On the nose, you really get, I mentioned those red berry flavours, but you get a lot of red berry flavours in this wine. It's inviting.
That's a beautiful colour.
And there's a definite sappiness to it. Beautiful finish, beautiful balance on the mid palate. Fantastic wine, and I can only imagine that the price for this wine will be quite good, and that it's a good value for money wine. Beautiful Pinotage from a slightly bigger producer of Pinotage. DeWaal, top of the hill Pinotage, 2011 vintage, which is my neighbour. And in terms of producers that's done a lot for Pinotage, the DeWaal family has been there right from the start. Immediately, if you just look at the colour, it's a kind of dark purple colour. In terms of colour and legs, if you look at the legs of the wine, you can see it's a more serious wine. And you get that rich, velvety flavours on the nose, good oak integration, and for me this is going slightly more to the dark berry flavours. And the velvet flavours is following through on the palate. Good mid palate, good finish, excellent balance, fantastic wine. Next is the Stellenzicht, the Golden Triangle Pinotage 2009 vintage. Now Stellenzicht, the winemaker is Guy Weber, and he's won a number of top 10 Pinotage awards with his Pinotage. So let's try this one. Again, in terms of colour, it's got a dark colour, which is always good, and also some legs running up the side of the glass. Slightly more sweeter notes, more to the red fruit side. A bit of spice in there I also get. A fruit bomb, a lot of fruit flavours on the palate. Beautiful, beautiful. And you get that hint of sweetness again with quite a long finish. Stylistically quite different from the wine before, but excellent wine as well. Next one is wine from Rijks. Rijks is situated in Tilburg. This is the Rijks Private Cellar Pinotage 2009. Also a very, very successful producer of Pinotage in terms of accolades. A lot of top 10 awards. And the winemaker is DeWaal. And I think he really understands Pinotage, and he's a big lover of Pinotage. And also an excellent ambassador of Pinotage. So let's try the wine. Colour, first of all, again, beautiful colour. I think what you'll find is that the 2009 vintage was an exceptional vintage for red wines in general in South Africa, and you can see that in the colour of the wine. Beautiful, vibrant colour, still a lot of youth. Let's taste the wine. Different, totally different in terms of flavour. We had a lot of dark and red berry flavours in the first wines. This one is much more towards cherries almost.
Meaty.
And a bit of meatiness, yes. But also some richness in there.
So different.
It's mouth-filling, it's big, it's huge. It's for me, this one is just screaming for a good piece of steak. T-bone steak. I'm not a vegetarian.
No, not at all. Rare.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. But this is really a food wine. I would recommend having this one with a dinner, and it's a fantastic wine. Good finish, powerful, and a fantastic wine to finish off the day. Well, cheers, thanks.